got home and proceeded to start our lives as Mr. and Mrs. Gregomato. We got an apartment in the Bronx on Wallace Avenue. It was the 6th floor of a 6-story building with an elevator, and we lived there for how long?
2 years.
No, more than that. So we lived there 86, and we moved to Wilson in 90.
We lived there for a few years.
Yeah, for 4 years, 4 or 5 years. And from there we moved to Wilson Avenue. We got our own little place. We had a 2-family apartment. We had a nice house with a backyard and a bedroom that we had to go down a spiral staircase to. That was real dark because there were no windows down there. It was pretty cool.
That's where we wound up finally getting pregnant with you. Took us a long time because I had some infertility issues. Took us about 6 years before we were lucky enough to get pregnant. And while we were living in that apartment on Wilson Avenue, we had a very tiny walk-in shower. So as my belly grew, I could no longer walk in the shower. So we wound up moving and to a nice apartment on the water in Pennyfield Avenue, and had our beautiful baby girl Amanda. And she changed our whole life and added a whole new perspective to it. And it was,
We lived there from 94 to 98.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Amanda, and parenthood was new to us, and she was the greatest thing that ever happened to us. And Mama would change it 3 or 4 times a day just to play dress up. And she would love when I got home from work and we sang and dance, and she would play Disney tapes, and we'd march around the house, and it was pretty cool.
Being parents for the first time was a bit overwhelming because 3 years of them had instructions, but you just kind of find your way. And it was exciting to do that together. It was something I always felt that I was supposed to do, so it came more natural for me. And it was like having an instant new best friend that I always wanted to be with, and thoroughly enjoy spending time with my little girl. So in 1998, we decided to move out of New York. It was time to start thinking about Amanda going to school, and we didn't want to have her go to school in New York or in the Bronx. So we moved up to New Hampshire and created a whole new life here and expanded our family and our circle of friends and a whole new adventure.
Yep.